Hello, everybody. Friday, the 17th of July. Couple of TTMs in today. Forwarded to my house, or to my P.O. box. And some eBay stuff. A couple weeks ago, you saw me show off some Bad News Bears from 2013. I believe it is Panini Golden Age. Got two more. There's 6 altogether. Had 2 from a few weeks ago. Got 2 more. So, first one is the actor that played the catcher. Gary Lee Cavagnero is the actor, and Engelberg is the character. So, every kid's movie and TV show needs a fat kid that can't stop eating food. I don't know why that is. It's probably because it's easy to write for. And that's who, this is who they picked for that character. So here's a look at him, not really ambitious about fielding a bunt.
Engelberg.
What?
There's chocolate all over this ball.
Look, Mr. Buttermaker, quit bugging me about my food. People are always bugging me about it. My shrink says that's why I'm so fat. So you're not doing me any good, so let's quit it.
Okay. All right, look alive. Let's get one. Are you ready? Let's get one out there. Engelberg.
What?
That is a bunt. B-U-N-T. The catcher is supposed to pick up the bunt and throw it to first base.
Well, how is that supposed to know? You make sure the big deal yelling after them.
Diversionary tactic, Engelberg. Now get the ball.
Why are you always picking on me? What did I do to you?
Engelberg, create your climbing bellyache and throw the ball to first base.
And as you would imagine, the window that he broke belonged to the windshield of Buttermaker, the coach. So Bears were really bad at first, and Buttermaker wanted a winner. So he did some recruiting and brought in a ringer, and that was Tatum O'Neal, who played Amanda Wurlitzer. And Buttermaker basically dated Amanda's mom for many years when she was younger. So she knew about baseball. She knew how to throw a baseball. He went and recruited her away from her job of selling maps to stars' homes on the side of the road. And this is their kind of fun interaction on the way to the park to meet the guys.
12 ballet lessons.
9 ballet lessons. That's $3 a shot for crying out loud. I can't.
12
What are you doing?
ballet
Give me
lessons or no go.
I just lit that cigar. That's terrible. Make it 9 ballet
I want
lessons.
the imported kind of jeans.
Jeans?
Yes.
What are you talking
French
about? I'm not
jeans.
getting you any jeans. You know what you know how many pools I got to clean to get you a
Expensive
pair of
kind.
imported jeans? What's the matter with American jeans?
I don't like them.
What do you think you are, a catfish hunter?
Who's he?
Boys, I'd like you to meet your new pitcher, Amanda Wurlitzer.
Okay, so this one actually I kind of overpaid for because these were listed together, and the Engelberg ended first, and shipping was like $4.50. And I knew I could win this one, and I didn't want to not win the Tatum O'Neal and not get the shipping break. And so I ended up paying about $5 or $10 more than kind of most of them go for. But I just got in this trap, and I kept upping my bid. And now that I have it, I'm glad I have it. Tatum O'Neal isn't really signing autographs right now. She's, despite only being in her mid-50s, she's got really bad arthritis. And last I saw an interview with her, she was about to get an operation to get it fixed. But I haven't got any more information on that. If you've heard the name before and you aren't really familiar with who she is, prior to Bad News Bears, she did a movie called Paper Moon with her dad, Ryan O'Neal, who was a real famous actor really up until the 80s. And she won an Oscar for it, for best lead actress.
The winner is
Tatum O'Neal.
All I really want to thank is my director, Peter Bogdanovich, and my father. Thank you.
On to our TTMs. Not a lot of mystery here. I don't typically share addresses because of terms of service agreement with the website I use, but I can certainly show my mail to you if it will focus. So, not a lot of mystery here. Ed Crosby, let's see what we got. We got a 73 and a 76. So, Mr. Crosby played for, obviously, the Indians, the Cardinals, and the Reds. He was originally a Cardinal. He was traded to the Reds in 73 for Ed Sprague, whose son played baseball, also Ed Sprague. And Ed Crosby is the dad of Bobby Crosby. So if you haven't figured it out, I'm going for a father and son theme here this week, today. Eventually, Crosby joined the Indians as part of a Rule 5 situation, a Rule 5 draft. Played a little bit there and played his last 2 professional years. I didn't know this till today. In the Mariners minor league system, and played some AAA ball. Was actually had a good season and a half. Mariners never called him up. I guess they just wanted younger players because they were a new team. But that's that. Ed Crosby. And by the way, this one can go back to the giveaway stack. There's a lot of 73s back there because last month I got a lot of 73s for set needs. And some of them I already had signed, but I figure why not send them back out. So I told you I was going for a father and son thing here. So let's keep it going. Jose Cruz. Just looking at my notes here. These were, where do I have it? Oh, $3 each. 73 and an 86. 2 All-Star games. Obviously the son of Jose Cruz Jr., played for the Astros for 13 years, the Cardinals for 5, and the New York American League Club for just 38 games at the end of his career. At one point was the all-time Astros hits leader. And here's a look at that hit and some of his teammates talking about how awesome he is.
Jose Cruz added his name to the Astro record books in a game against San Diego when he passed Cesar Cedeno to become Houston's all-time leader with 1,660 hits. A standout since coming from St. Louis 10 years ago, Cruz holds a flock of Astro career marks. He's hit 300 or better 5 times, while driving in at least 90 runs each of the past 2 years. But despite these kinds of numbers, Jose Cruz does not get the raves he deserves.
I just wish that he'd gotten recognition that he deserves, and that he would have had the opportunity to have a good hitter hitting behind him, because I think if he did, he would even be a better hitter than he is now.
God gave certain people great abilities and great bodies, and Cheo Cruz is one of them. He has good abilities, great abilities. Not only that, he has a great attitude. He loves to play the game, which is probably a main criteria for a guy that plays 15 to 16 years and continually does well. And you know, ever how old he is, nobody knows. He just keeps getting better and better and better. But Cheo is just a great guy.
So now that we know that Cruz at one point was the Astros hits leader in 1985 of 1,660, where does he rank now on the all-time Astros hits chart. Pause it if you want to think about it. Jot it down. I'll wait. Okay. So, if you had him at third, congratulate yourself. Buy yourself something nice. So, Biggio's the leader, 3,060. Bagwell's in second, 2,314. And Cruz ended with 1937. And this is my very chicken scratchy. If you want that for your records, go ahead. Take a shot of that. That's it for today. I would like to get those last two Bad News Bears cards. So I need the actor who played Rudy Stein. I forgot his real name. And I need Kelly Leak, who was played by Jackie Earle Haley, who's also, you know, along with Tatum O'Neal, probably the most famous actor that at least has autographs in the set. And that one's going to cost me probably around $50, so that might have to wait a while. But eventually I'll get those last two, and that'll be that. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and with a little luck, we'll see you tomorrow.